from a dirt road. How do you like that?
Like the same.
Yeah, I'm just missing the tree over there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again today. The day has come that I'm finally going to replace this glass that broke. It's been several months now, but this, let's see, Flex Seal tape that I put on here has been pretty amazing. It's watertight, it's held up. I'm pretty impressed with it. So, if you ever break a window, all you gotta have is some Flex Seal tape and you'll be good for several months. Now, I know there were several options I could have replaced this window with. There's some metal panels made by a company that flip up and do cool stuff like that, and a little bit of storage, but those cost $800 a side. So just this one side would have cost $800, which seems a little crazy to me. Other options is I could have made a piece of metal and put over here, but I don't have a good way to curve a piece of metal. Probably wouldn't turn out too great. Let's see, what else? I could have maybe put some plastic on here, some Kydex. That was suggested at one point, and that could probably work. Maybe I'll do something probably different in the future. But in the meantime, I just picked up some used glass from a salvage yard. That ran me about 80 bucks. Not too bad. I got a quote from a glass place, and they wanted $320 to replace the glass and do the whole thing. So for $80 and a tube of urethane to glue this thing back in, which was about $10, so $90, I think that's a good option. Now hopefully I have everything that I need. I've never actually replaced glass on a vehicle before, so this is a first for me. All kinds of firsts with this FJ Cruiser, crazy stuff. But I think I've got everything that I need to do this job. We'll find out. All right, let's see how this peels off of here. Hopefully I don't make too big of a mess with broken glass, but I probably will. Well, that was a big sticky mess. All right, I think I finally got this cleaned up enough. This black line around here is shaved down so it's pretty much flush with the paint. It's got color-coded pins that go on the back of the window. My junkyard window came with one of the pins, this white one, but I'll have to take these ones out and glue them onto the junkyard window and then get this thing on here. So I'll just get these pins glued on here. Really thick glue. All right, hopefully I got those on there right. There's a high side and a low side on these pins, and I think I've got them lined up right. We'll find out. Well, here goes nothing. Just gonna tape it up there. Man, if you're someone who's ever done auto glass before and you've ever used this P2G Plus Sika Flex stuff, wow, you must have an iron grip because that stuff is incredibly thick. That's incredibly hard to drive out of a manual caulk gun like that. Pretty crazy. All right, so here it is on the FJ. Got it taped up. I'm gonna let this cure overnight and then I'll take off the tape and clean off the number on there. And I think tomorrow, Elizabeth and I are gonna go for a little ride. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but it should be fun. All right, well, it's the next morning, and so I'm gonna peel this tape off, and hopefully the window doesn't fall out of here. Elizabeth and I, and our son Morgan, are gonna go for a little drive and test out this new glass. Feels pretty solid. All right, the window hasn't fallen off yet, and we've made it out into the forest, the Targhee National Forest to be exact. We're gonna take the Ashton Flag Road, which starts out here as pretty much just a big gravel road. You can see we're 15 miles from Ashton, Idaho, and then this road crosses all the way over into Wyoming, and we'll come out actually in Grand Teton National Park, right where Grand Teton and Yellowstone Park meet up. There's a big elevation climb on this road, and as of a few weeks ago, it was still snowed in. You couldn't drive through. There was a group of Jeeps that we actually know of, and they tried to go through, but they didn't make it. But it's mid-July, so hopefully it's thawed enough for us to make it. Let's go find out. All right, so it's pretty much been a dirt road thus far. What do you think, Morgan? How do you like it so far?
It's not wet or anything.
It is not wet. I don't think it's going to be snowed in this time, but we did come across this giant snow meter. It goes all the way up to 16 feet. And you can see people have stuck stickers on there. That's probably where the snow was when they came through on their snowmobiles, maybe, I'm guessing, potentially. Anyways, so you can see that the snow does get very, very deep right here, but I think we're going to be free and clear this time. Oh well, I was hoping for a little bit of snow maybe. We just found this cool lake called Tillery Lake. As you can see right here, there's a dam over there, and then there's also a dam right here that Elizabeth and I are actually standing on. That is pretty cool. You can see the water is running over my feet. It's just a couple inches deep. My boots are waterproof, so it's okay. But yeah. And it looks like there's a hiking path up there. That's pretty awesome. It's another cool water feature. This is the spillway for Grassy Lake. Just like that, we've made it. This is Grand Teton National Park down here, and then if you head up the road that way, you're in Yellowstone. So there's a little gas station, convenience store out here. The Ashton Flag Road, it's pretty much just a gravel road, but there are a lot of sights to see along the way. So of all the times, all the trails I've done so far, I've got a gusher in my tire right here from a dirt road. How do you like that? I'll try to plug it. I've got an external patch kit too. I think we'll be okay. It might hold. All right, that plug seems to be holding. I'm not hearing air coming out. That I did mention that external plug kit I have. That's from Glue Tread. I haven't given that a try yet. I could probably stick a patch over that, and it'd be even better. But I think we'll make it back. If we don't, we'll patch it again. The good news is my window's still on. Hasn't fallen off yet. All right, guys, another dusty trip in the FJ complete. We made it back, and it was a success. The window didn't fall off, so I would say that is successfully installed. My sidewall tire plug held air, no problem, made it back. Had about, I don't know, probably 40 miles of high-speed pavement driving on the way home. It did fine. Today was pretty much just a scenic drive, but it sure is nice to get out and see some of the beautiful things that aren't too far from here. It sure is nice to have Yellowstone and Teton National Park pretty much right here in our backyard in eastern Idaho. Make sure you join me this Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time for the Orange Box giveaway drawing. For details on that, if you didn't catch it in my last video, go back and watch my video previous to this one, and you can find out how to participate in that. Again, this coming Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm going to do a live stream and have a drawing right there and then, and pick someone to win some of my old Orange Box panels. It's pretty awesome. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I've got a big video coming up next week. I've got kind of an electrical overhaul and some new fun toys to install on the FJ. So we'll see you next time, guys.